Guys, in today's video, I'm actually bringing you a very interesting gameplay. So, sometimes when I'm ranking, I just sometimes when I'm ranking, I'm just recording videos to record, like I'm not really talking. So this is one of those videos where I'm doing a voiceover, and, you know, we go absolutely crazy with Lucian, and it is a decently high ranked game, Grandmaster Master lobby. So, yeah, I mean, Lucian, one of my favorite ADCs. I think when it comes to ADCs, Lucian, Kaisa, Ezreal are phenomenal. And now with Zeri being out, Zeri is also in the S tier. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for where's the Zeri video. I'm working on it. Believe it or not, I've been very unlucky with the video. You guys have seen some shorts, though, of me going a little crazy with Zeri. So, you know, she is definitely amazing. Definitely the best. I think she is the best ADC in the game. Currently. That is my personal take on it. So, yeah. Anyways, in this laning phase, we are against a Varus Rakan. And honestly, here's the thing. When you're playing Lucian, you want to look for when the enemy team makes mistakes. And when you play Lucian long enough, you'll be able to realize when it is. And if you see right here, this Varus has a really, this Varus is really greedy for my ward. But see right there, the Varus walked up and I found that angle. I was like, okay, I'm going to hop on him right here. And I did. And I executed it perfectly. It's just finding those right opportunities. And right here, I flash closer to close the gap and get the kill. And then boom, I get the kill on Rakan as well. I got the auto before Rakan tried to escape. So the auto attack followed him. And boom, just like that, we got a double kill. So that was pretty good. Now, honestly, this Echo kind of got griefed by that because Echo came for the gank, didn't get either kill, and died to the enemy jungler. So he's just really behind now. But it's all right. It's all right. Dude, you know what's crazy is actually, dude, this game's just a crazy game, actually. It's actually a crazy game. Because I'm locked in, guys. I'm focused. Like, when I'm recording videos, I'm usually, like, talking and, like, you know, kind of somewhat distracted. But right here, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Right there, I actually messed up my dash, and I knew in the moment I messed up my dash. But then I saw, wait, why is the enemy team fighting bot? And then this Varus was walking back up. I'm like, all right. Like, what? What is this guy doing? I emoted. Guys, is that toxic that I emoted right there? Recently, I've been really emoting people a lot. Like, I've noticed that, actually. Very recently, I've been just emoting the hell out of people. So, yeah, I've just been going crazy with the emotes. And honestly, I feel like it's been helping me. Every single game where I've been emoting, it's actually benefited me. Right here, I exhausted the Garen, you know, just in case the Garen tried to do something crazy to the Galio last minute. But yeah, I buy my boots. I have my Storm Razor. I mean, I'm strong. I'm 4-0 before a dragon. Do you know how insane that is? It is literally insane to be this fed. And yeah, guys, another thing is, Second Wind is actually pretty good now. Second Wind is a pretty decent rune now, which is pretty cool. And against Varus Varus is a champion you could go Second Wind against. I have bone plating because of the Rakan, but like, look, I just find these angles onto Varus. I poke him, but watch how I'm setting up this freeze, guys. Like, I'm setting up this freeze. I'm super ahead. Varus can't walk up, and if Varus decides for any dumb reason to walk up, he's dead. Boom, auto. Oh, his barrier saved him. But I flash forward to kill him. And the reason why I didn't need to worry about him not flashing away is because he flashed earlier. Okay, so that's why it's important to kind of keep track of the enemy flashes. So now I'm shoving in this wave and wanting to reset because I don't have energy. As you can see, boom, I pinged the reset. I also see Lucian. I try to save the... Oh, guys, watch this. I think this is actually crazy right here. This Rakan... Bro! The Rakan didn't die from that full combo. Like, what? I literally full comboed that. Right here, I was about to hop on this Lucian, exhaust him so he doesn't get the scuttle. But he took the scuttle so damn fast. But I think we end up killing him anyways. Yeah, I don't think he has anything left. Boop. He dies. This Varus is trying to be annoying with the Vex. I got poked really hard. I realized that Galio's in a bad spot. Varus is just walking up. I dash back because I'm worried about the Rakan engage. But with the way Vex is pathing and the Varus, I just ult in this corridor. And boom. I mean, I just completely delete the Varus. And Rakan was in mid. I tried to hop on the Rakan, but the Rakan has a lot of escape tools. You know, a lot of dashes in his kit. So it is quite hard to actually kill him. So Rakan does live, but right here, my teammates are getting pinched by the enemy team. So I decide to come in here and put this Lucian down. I was gonna chase that Rakan, but the Rakan actually ran through a smart way. He went through our turret to the lane to his, but he still ended up dying to the Echo. But it's actually crazy how strong I am, and this is just the start. This rampage is unironically just the start. So right here, I decide to reset 3.4k gold. I mean, it's an obvious reset. You know, when you're snowballing, the way to efficiently snowball is to make sure, like, right now what I'm thinking is this. Okay, I need to punish this Varus, take the turret, swap to bot side, and take bot turret. That's what I'm literally thinking in my head right now. And I'm thinking, okay, how can I execute this in the best way possible? Well, I'm obviously going to need a wave. Right here, I thought Varus is around this area, but I couldn't spot him, so I ended up backing away. I'm trying to see also where Rakan is. Oh, this is crazy, actually. I come over here, and I go behind the jungle, and I gank the Varus in his own jungle. Like, what? Dude, that was crazy, actually. I totally forgot I did that. That was actually a big brain rotation by me. What I thought happened was I thought the Varus recalled and was walking back to Dragon Lane. So that's why I was going in the jungle to wait for him to come back to his lane. But then I saw him appear in mid lane. So then I went into the jungle to the chickens to the raptors to try to kill the Varus, and it worked. So right here, boom, I killed Varus. I got the turret. Now I'm coming in for the Krugs. I was thinking about trying to maybe hop onto the Varus again, but he potentially could have had vision. Man, that was the yawn. He could have potentially had vision, but as you can see, I reset and I'm running bot, right? Like, I'm telling you, this is exactly what I'm thinking in my head. Like, there's no reason for me to go top because there's no turret anymore. You can't push a tier 2. There's no reason for me to A-ram in mid because we won't get anything done. So I'm going to come bot. And this is where something interesting happens. So we're against the Garen. As you can see, I'm just kiting him out. Wow, actually, that was an interesting direction that I chose to dash in. So I had to flash forward to kill him. I kill him, and then Lucian pops out of nowhere and kills me. Big mistake. So I make 2 mistakes this game. That's the first mistake. I gave the shutdown to the best player on their team. So, big mistake by me. And I think the reason why I wasn't able to kill that Garen was because of the way I dashed. It's the direction that I used my first dash. When I used my first dash, I was expecting him to maneuver a different way than he actually did. So when I dashed towards my side of the lane, he flashed towards his turret, which forced me in return to ult and then flash on top of him. So then I had no flash and I was in a bad spot. So if originally I held my dash a little longer, the first one, to see where he would, what direction he would go, I actually would have been fine. Watch this, guys. I actually pop over and just take out that Vex and chunk Lucian at the same time. Beautiful Malphite ult. Come in. We try to burn the rest of the... We try to get the rest of the kills. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Literally, I watched that back. Played it so beautifully. It's so nice to watch yourself just play a fight. Just perfectly across the board. So right here, we're just taking out another cannon. And I'm also looking into their jungle here because, you know, we want to have as much farm as possible. And gladly Echo's right here, so we could both get this buff, and this buff is really beneficial to me. Garen comes back, so I cancel my reset. Now, you may be asking, okay, DNZio, you took top turret, you went bot, you got bot turret, what do I do now? Well, I'm going to be going to the mid lane. Now it's okay for me to go to the mid lane. But the reason why I don't go to the mid lane here is because of this Garen. This Garen split pushing with Hullbreaker, and he took all of our turrets topside. So I have to make sure I kill this guy. Now this ended up being a lot closer than it had to be. But the reason why it was close is because I didn't use my exhaust. So technically it wouldn't have been close at all. I just chose to keep my exhaust. But to be honest, I should have exhausted the Garen there. And the reason why I should have exhausted the Garen is honestly, exhaust is on a low cooldown anyways. So I might as well use it. I should have used it. So anyways, we just go back to clearing these minions out. And I realize I have enough gold for a rapid fire cannon. But I decide, you know what, let me just farm this entire jungle side so I can keep getting stronger. Because I think people can really underestimate, like, taking jungle as an ADC player. Like, obviously it's okay for me to do this because I'm super fed. And, like, you know, I'm not going to end my team. Like, obviously, I know how jungler players feel when they have an ADC that's, like, 0 and 10 taking their jungle. Like, bro. Like, why are you taking the jungle, right? So I get that. But in this case, I can actually carry this game. So right here, a perfect ult. I dash forward. I mean, we just chased him down. Boom. Oh, the Rakan messed up the dash. Boom. Another kill. Beautiful. I mean, literally beautiful. I love Lucian so much, guys. Like, I don't know, like, when you guys are watching this, if this game does not make you want to play Lucian, then I don't know what will. Like, to all the ADC people out there, Lucian should be your best friend. And, you know, one tip that can really, really benefit your Lucian mechanic, well, not mechanics, but your Lucian skills, indefinitely. Like, my Lucian went from being a, you know, an average Lucian to an insanely good Lucian. Oh. I had to exhaust this back. Like, look how fast I kill. Oh my god. And that was the second mistake right there. That was the second mistake. I mean, I should have had my camera panned a little up so I could see the Varus ulting. Like, it's bad that I don't, I mean, see the Varus's arrow. So that was a throw right there. But yeah. So anyways, the tip. The tip. Well, honestly, there's two tips. I have two tips. But the biggest tip, the most important tip to being a good Lucian is your third ability. Your dash is the most important part of your kit. And so basically, you want to be smart with this dash. You don't want to dash on top of someone, okay? You don't want to just dash on top of someone. You want to dash when you know you're going to be okay. If you don't know if you're going to be okay, don't use the dash. So in a team fight, you want to hold your dash to use it to kite or to follow up or for burst damage, but mostly you want to use it to kite because they're going to hop on you and you're going to use it to dash safely. So right here, as you can see, I used my W right there and then my Q. I didn't just dash onto the Lee Sin first, right? Because I want to make sure I have it up. Like when you have your dash up, you feel safe. Just watch when I decide to use my dash. Right there, I dashed into a wall. They're all chasing me. I kind of got worried. I started ulting. Boom. Right here, I'm going to use my dash forward because there's nothing to worry about. I'm getting my dash back up again. I know I could do a lot of damage, so I dash forward and exhaust. Doing a bunch of damage. Dash forward. W. Boom. Nice. And beautiful. So, you just want to be smart with your dashes, you know? Just be very smart because I'm telling you guys, when I was first starting out on Lucian, the biggest mistake I would make is using my dash first. Using it first, and it will get you killed. And I've been actually making that type of mistake on Zeri recently is I've been using my third ability way too early in fights. Way too early. I'm using it way too early, and I shouldn't. And trust me, now I haven't been using my dash on Zeri as early, and I've been doing phenomenal. You know, the dash abilities on ADCs or movement abilities on ADCs are super important. Like even Kai'Sa's third ability that gives you movement speed. You don't want to use that ability running into a fight, right? You want it up just in case. You want you want to make sure you have your mobility up. Now the second tip on Lucian is just you want to keep track of your abilities, like your resets. So you want to keep in mind your double auto attacks, so that you can reset your dash. Oh guys, I think, dude, there's a really big. Oh no, I don't do that. I'm actually thinking of a different game. But right here, see, I use my W. I never dash forward. I never dash forward to start a fight. Just watch this. I'm staying over this wall. Boom, I hop onto this Lee Sin, actually. I overcommit onto the Lee Sin. Reason being is I want to make sure that we get this dragon uncontested. Vex is going in. I'm ulting. This fight feels like, I'm like, I don't know, are we winning this fight? And then I see someone TPing in, I'm like, what? But the TP got canceled or something. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened to that TP though. That was an interesting one. But right here, I think I hop on this Lee Sin here, just to be annoying to him, and then I check the blue side if it's. Oh, I saw this Echo. I'm like, bro, my Echo is getting quite low, bro. Like, does he need help? But he's good. And then we see this Garen, so we just come down. And we hop onto the Garen. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. And so basically what I did at that dragon, I overextended and chased down the Lee Sin to get him out of like I don't want my jungler to have to go for a 50-50 smite. We're so ahead. The least I could do for him is not have him go into a smiting war with the enemy jungler. That's the Lee Sin. So we're gonna opt for this Baron, and I'm gonna be doing the same thing, is chunking out this this Lee Sin before he has a chance to do anything. And I think what happens is he shows up on this wave right here. I think he shows up on the wave. Yep. So what I do is I just hop over and I like full combo him. I don't even care that Rakan's there. Oh, watch what the Rakan. The Rakan messed up. The Rakan stunned the air, bro. The Rakan knocked up the air. And I go sicko mode here. Boom. Boom. Like, that was just beautiful. And just like that, I'm at 23 kills in a Grandmaster Master lobby. And this Vex keeps missing his ults. And then I hop over for this Garen. But then I turn my... Dude, the Vex disappeared. And I'm like, alright, see you, Garen. Good night. Goodbye. And then they FF. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. It was just a fun one. 25 bomb in ranked. You know, it's very rare to see that. Almost a 30 bomb. I wish I got it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, if you're new here, make sure to sub up and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.